Okay, we are live on YouTube. Let's make sure Twitch pops up. And it does. Okay, cool. We're good. And then one more thing. Let me pop up the shout outs. Okay, so YouTube. And we go here. And we go to earn. So, huge shout out to all of my members of the channel. That would be 3 rare uncrafters at $1 a month and 2 epic uncrafters at $5 a month. The rare uncrafters are Ivow, Mr. McNice, and Drone0160. And the epic uncrafters are Night of Sarcasm Tiller. Thank you so much for your support of the channel. It really is appreciated. Alright, so one of the main goals of this stream is to be a little bit more consistent with streaming in general. I'm hoping that this time frame is gonna work out. I want to stream a little bit earlier on days like today, but there's I have very limited time right now, so hopefully we can get a little bit better, like a little bit earlier, but I don't know if that's possible because I have 2 kids, and lo and behold, I have to sleep too, so you know. My schedule is super limited. I'm gonna try to find one day that's earlier in the week, but as for the most part, we might be late night streaming every night that we can. I'm also thinking about streaming documentation streams where I sorry, it's bad to start a sentence while I was about to take a drink of water, but anyway, I'm thinking about doing streams where I actually go through the documentation process of making a video, because man, it takes forever. But that isn't going to be today. Instead, we're going to farm more dinars, which actually I don't know why I logged into my main character. That's not who I need to be on. I need to be on my alt. Doesn't even matter which alt I'm on. I need to be on one of the alts. I think we're going to go with maybe a blinded one. Who did I just do? Actually, I think he was the one I did it on. So I'll actually do it on Little Fat Tauren here, my very first alt on this account. Evar. And we'll work with him first. I already did two runs of the Undermine with this account so far. So I did one with my main and one with my Demon Hunter, who is my favorite ult, obviously. I have a talent point to spend. Did I like get level 90 on this character and just completely ignore him? That sounds like something I would do. We're definitely gonna go for speed. Normally as a tank, you don't really want to go for speed. You want to go for as much survivability as possible. But since we are in the War Within, we don't need as much survivability, but we do need a ton of speed, because otherwise things take even longer than they normally would. Let's go back to Dornagal for sure. Yeah, that's right. Looks so goofy. Anyway. Let's move on. Alright, we're here. So how are we going to farm a Dinar on a brand new character? Well, first of all, we want to get as much of the rep here. So the main goal, I don't care about Gaora, come on. The main goal is to get this up as high as possible till the end of the week, so that way we have a higher chance of getting more Miscellaneous Mechanica next week. So right now we're at 2,500 rep here. And so what we're going to do is we're going to farm Undermine on each alt. Well, not every single alt, but we're going to try to farm. Yeah, we're going to try to farm the Miscellaneous Mechanica on as many characters as we can per week. I just want to get this grind over with. I'm kind of bored. I'm not bored with this grind, but I want it to be finished so I can never think of it again. The problem is it just takes forever. There's some other grinds we could do here too. We're gonna attempt to get as much resonance crystals as possible. I think we can get like 1,000 per week on each character in Undermine alone, which is actually not bad at all. It's about maybe an hour or two grind. It's really not bad at all. So we'll be doing that too.
Won't find better.
Won't find better. Okay. I wonder if this is how people did it at the beginning, because, well, because at the beginning, I know of quite a few people who are like overburdened with resonance crystals and all that stuff, and I don't even understand how, because clearly I did something wrong, or I just couldn't play as much, which would make sense because I had, you know, a kid. Well, I had a daughter who was like 1 or 2, and so, and then my wife was pregnant for a while, and then of course, you know, and then of course I had another kid. So it's like, you know, the challenge kind of took a hiatus for quite a while. I needed more practical ways of making money, so what I did is I just did a bunch of eBay and made about a little over $2,000 with that. So it's a little bit more profitable than YouTube is at the moment. So that's why, like, you know, part of this YouTube channel is passion, but you know, hold on, I gotta cough. 1 second. Part of it is passion, but the other part is actually, eventually, I want to be profitable. I would have been profitable if I just stayed with exploration. So that just shows you, like, I want to be able to love what I do, even if it takes a while to make some money on it, because I was getting burnt out on exploration like real bad, and I've been doing this for just as long as I've been doing exploration, and I'm like maybe 1% burnt out. As in, like, I kind of wish I could go play like the Burning Crusade or something. And that's like the only burnout I'm experiencing. Whereas like with exploration, I was like, I don't even want to. I like literally don't even want to play anymore. Because like every time I'd log on to play like regular stuff, I'd be like, I should be exploring something. I should be completely engrossed into a 5-hour exploration right now, as opposed to just playing for a couple hours. Like that was what my mindset was, and I kept. So every time I log into the game, it was just like, oh, just go explore, just go explore. Oh, did I already get a check card? I did, dummy. That's that. Okay, so yeah, it was just not very healthy for me. So I had to, even though I was making like quite a bit of money doing that, like it would fluctuate still, but it was like typically I'd make like, you know, $300 per about anywhere from like $15 to $300. And one video I got over 100,000 views, which was awesome, and I made like $600 on. So it's like that was way more lucrative than this. This I've made a total of like maybe $300 on total over a year of doing it. So it's like it's not like the most lucrative thing yet, but eventually the goal is basically by next year I want to have a consistent release schedule on videos, because that's how I became very well off with the exploration. But I don't have a good release schedule right now. The goal is to start 2027 off with a bang. I did start this year off with that, but like YouTube is just, it changed their algorithm in like August of last year, and like it completely screwed over all channels, even big ones, small ones, large ones, you know, all channels got screwed over. And so hopefully I can refigure out the algorithm, because my last video got 200 views, which doesn't even make sense, because I know a lot of people have not seen that video at all, and like YouTube never recommended to it, and the only way they find it is going to my channel itself, and it's not restricted, it's not age restricted or anything. I don't understand what the deal is. We don't even. Why is he so small? Why is he so small? Sorry. Ugh. I don't understand why he's so small. That's funny. Okay, so we need to do that a couple more times. Do we have all three of our... Yeah, we have all three of our things. All three of our quests that we need. Weekly quests. So on each alt, they are worth 200. They're worth 200 resonance crystals, which actually is worth doing. That's why I'm doing it. If it wasn't worth two, wait, actually, oh yeah, I was gonna say, wait, it, it lagged for a second and it wasn't worth anything. I'm like, I'm not doing it for nothing. But 200 resonance crystals, so 600 for all 3 quests. That's really not bad considering that. I think you don't get. Do you get any the first run you do it? I don't know. Maybe you get a little bit more resonance crystals. I'm not sure. But you get 2,000 rep, I think, is what you get. Which I'd rather have the 2,000 rep. But usually resonance crystals is kind of comparable in some ways with that. So I'm really not. It's really not bad. That means every character I do this on, I get 600. And so what that means is that if I do this on like 5 characters, you know, that's like 3,000. Like 3,000. Sorry, not 3,000. What am I talking about? Actually, yeah, that's like close to 3,000. It's like 2,500 resonance crystals. And not to mention this spot, no matter what, if I did, let's say I did on 3 characters, it's 1,500 rep no matter what, plus an additional however much I can get doing other stuff. So it's really actually it's a pretty good deal. Spires. So I think it's worth doing to farm some dinars. That's not dinars. Miscellaneous Mechanica. They're way harder to get than dinars ever were. So yeah, I think this is a good idea. Oh, more fire. My gosh. You could call this a dumpster fire. Or is the other person not going to do anything? Cool, buddy. There's one guy who was doing this and like he just refused to do any of the like little events that happen while you're mining the scrap heap. And so eventually I just stopped as well. And we literally just stared at each other for like the whole 2 minutes. It was like a minute, and then he finally actually went and like did whatever it was. I'm like, I'm not gonna do all of these, guys. Like, you're like, I don't care. Like, I've been grinding this for like, I don't know, a very, very long time. And so, you know, I'm not gonna do all the work. 14, that's actually really good. Okay, did I see an overflowing dumpster appeared? Yeah. We want the overflowing dumpster. So, for those of you who have never done this grind, the overflowing dumpsters are actually what you want to get every one of those you possibly can, because the overflowing dumpsters are the ones that those are the ones that can have Miscellaneous Mechanica. I don't think the trash cans can. If they can, I don't think the cans can. You know, but if they can, I'm not aware of that. But they might be able to. I've never seen one drop from a can. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and if you're also new, then I did that right there because there's like a glitch, or not a glitch. I don't even think it's a glitch, because I mean, Blizzard should know that that's a thing that happens in their game, because it's happened for the last, like, I don't know, 15 years. And anyway, so there's this thing where you can just click it and then immediately click off of it. As long as there's an item in that trash can, it still counts for, seriously, it still counts for each of the garbage day. Because like, gathering 25 shiny trash cans would take you about an hour. Or at least 30 minutes minimum. And so it's really not worth doing unless that glitch, or it's not even an exploit or glitch. It's just a very simple opening and closing concept. And without that, it really wouldn't even be worth doing. All right, by the way, you can kill every rare once per day on each character, which that's another reason why we're doing this, because we're going to farm these transmogs. We have one more transmog from Swigs, which is fantastic. I didn't even know we're that close to being done. So yeah, there's quite a few rare spawns that I've completed in this area, but Swig's Farsight has one, and then there's quite a few others that have like one, maybe two, one, maybe two left. And so it's like we've got to, Thwack is up. Okay, let me go grab Thwack. That's the different one. Where's Thwack? There he is. He's over here. But anyway, yeah. So we also each rare spawn they have a chance at dropping Miscellaneous Mechanica. So even if I have gotten all the rare, all the stuff from them, I'm still gonna take them out because you know there's like it's like a 0.1 or 1% chance to drop a Miscellaneous Mechanica. Why did it stop targeting? And so it's actually worth just killing them all, regardless of if we have all the stuff from them too. I also think a lot of the Undermine bosses they do share like a cosmetic pool. And I think they do because excuse me. I got one of the I thought that was Miscellaneous Mechanica. I actually got one of the appearances like yesterday or something, and it seems to like now all of the rare spawns seem to have like one less cosmetic that they have. Rhymewick here. I don't know if that's going to count for me. I don't think so. No, I didn't think so. Darn. Oh, that's okay. Like this guy, we have all of the stuff. Now, I definitely defeat this guy on my hunter because I have skinning and leatherworking. So I defeat this guy regardless because he'll drop rare with leathers. But on my paladin, the only reason I'm taking him out of my paladin is strictly because he has a slim chance to drop a Miscellaneous Mechanica. And he is not going to drop one, of course. But anyway. Oh, but there's an overflowing dumpster, which is actually probably better. I'd rather do this because these actually drop like market research. Which is a little more important than the steam... What is it? The steam boil gears? Like, I don't have any use for those whatsoever. So this is actually a little bit better. A little bit better of a usage. Okay. So now we're gonna get our third scrap heap, and then that'll be that quest done. I see that much work for 200 resonance crystals when we already need to do this stuff anyway is not horrible. Not horrible at all. It's a little bit of a... Oh, also the rare spawn over here is up, which I will be going after before because that's more important. Yeah, we still have one more appearance from this Scrap Peak. Funny thing about Scrap Peak is that for whatever reason, the skinning loot table on this creature is messed up. It just drops like gray. It like drops like the unusable material, which is kind of ridiculous if you think about it. Okay, no appearance. So we will go ahead and just jump down here and start the scrap heap. Interesting.
Let's move it, people.
Oh, you hear those flies? That's lovely. Isn't that lovely? Look at that. I think by far Undermine has been one of the harder places to complete because and these this and the Darkfuse rep are the two main reasons. Darkfuse rep just sucks. In general, it's one of the worst reps to grind in the entire game. It's not the worst, but it is up there. But then on top of that, yeah, the Miscellaneous Mechanica makes it even worse. So Undermine is one of the harder zones to complete. Now I've done quite a bit of it. There's one cooking recipe I need from here, and other than that, like that is actually one of the very last things I need for this zone. The other thing is the Employee of the Month. I don't know how or if I'm ever going to get that achievement, because that requires like a 24-hour grind minimum, and I can't do that at the moment. I just don't have the tools and all that at the very moment. Eventually, if like let's say I have a day off of work or something, I'll probably just grind it all out. But I don't have a day off of work anytime soon, except for Labor Day, which is in a month. So can't even do that just yet. Let's put out these fires, and we'll move on. Okay, so I'm trying to. Oh no, I need to go back to Exile's Reach. It's not complete anymore. Oh, well, I don't actually want to. Let me see. Kazagar.
All right, nothing good left in this pile. On to the next.
Get. Nice. 12 market research, a vintage Cajicola can, and 20 resonance crystals. That was one of the better. That's one of the better drops you can get from those chests. But anyway, so if you look at the outdoor zones, you're at 64%. That's good. That's very, very, very good. And then we are at 40.8% with Dornagol, 84% Ashkahet, 55% with Hollowfall, Isle Dordas 92 or 91, Koresh is 95. Titans is 0.4. That's our next goal. I'm going to do that pretty soon. And Ringing Deeps is 74. And Undermine is 85. It is our highest. Other than Isle of Dorn, it is our highest completion, which is pretty darn good. As for the things we have left, we have achievements. We have all the Battler achievements, which suck. We have the Chet achievements, which are the worst. I think it's the worst grind in the game for me. We have a few more items from the cartels, so we're almost done with those. We have quite a bit of rare drops, and a lot of that's Miscellaneous Mechanica. But then others just like random, like see the junk wall we on at 206, Bullet Strike we're at 104. Not great, but we'll get there. We'll get there. And then scrap heaps, you know, and then the shipping and handling. I don't know how we're at 14 or 25 of this. That makes me a little nervous. I think that they are armor based though, which is actually kind of not great. We have 3 or 4 plate ones. Another warband, so they shouldn't be. I guess we got a lot to do with shipping and handling. The problem is like it's kind of glitchy. Like it's definitely kind of glitchy. So we'll have to grind that out at some point. I don't know how we're gonna do that. That's gonna be a horrible grind as well. But hopefully we can get a piece of gear here. Okay, if I what is happening? Okay. It's a weird place to get the fumes. Yeah, let's kill these roaches here.
Tourism's taking a big hit with all this violence. Get some pics of celebs having a good time to show the cool side of Undermine, right?
I don't even think I've ever done that world quest, so we'll definitely do that.
More satisfied customers and a
Alright, so let's go arrive at the heaps. Alright, let's do that. Alright, so we just gotta defeat Dark Fuse, pretty easy. It's nice having a bunch of level 90s. Because even a tank, I'm on a tank right now, and he's obliterating these guys.
I call that a success.
A little bit slower than the other DPS classes, but not too bad. It's also not ranged. Neither is a Demon Hunter, but the Demon Hunter has so many movement abilities that it might as well be ranged. And I think the new class is mid range, right? I don't remember. Not play the new spec. Come on. Here we are. With our nasty gear, we gotta jump into these berries or fruit. Fun fact: this little mini event is the hardest with a Demon Hunter because if you hit or Evoker too, I guess it'd be hard too. But if you jump twice, you actually fly. So it's like, yeah, it's a little bit harder. Kind of a fun little fact there. If you want to be super optimal, though all the other optimizations that a Demon Hunter can do, it doesn't even matter. Alright, so this one, we've got a what? Name suggested.
your cuts enough to pay all of your traffic tickets.
Yeah, me too, buddy. Darn fence. Why is I gotta be there? Used on aisle 3. Let's go.
Steve Weedle's making delicious flavors over there. See what you can salvage to perk up our grog's taste.
Yeah, see, that's another world quest I don't know if I've ever done. There's a few world quests that like change throughout the week, and I just don't. I never do them. So I'm gonna have to do them tonight, because it's another 300 rep per, and then it's also my goal is to get probably 2 Paragon chests per week, and that's gonna be anywhere from 1 to 4 Miscellaneous Mechanica per week, and that's gonna be a long grind for me, but at the same time, it's just I think it's just gonna how it's gonna have to be. I don't know. It's such a long grind. Okay, so let's see. Legally mandated break. Okay, we'll do that. I do wonder how the light touches this area, because we're a paladin and I don't see a lot of light things happening here. But that's okay. I guess we're bringing the light to it, right? Let's take our legally mandated break. Very reliable lamppost. I have 2 of these. I kind of wish they would, once you got like a couple of them, you could, if you wanted to, you could like remove them from the loot table. That'd be great, but that's never gonna happen, obviously. So it'd be really cool if they did that, though. As long as it was a choice of, oh gosh, as long as it was a choice of course. Or I wish you could sell them too. That'd be great as well. All right, let's go. Let's see if we can pick up packages. We can. That's a step up from last week. Couldn't pick up. Yeah, every once in a while these packages just break and you can't pick them up. So every time you get a package quest, you have to literally, like, I don't know, get rid of your streak, and it's really, really, really obnoxious.
Tourists floundering out there in the marina is bad for everybody. Help them out.
I don't know if... Oh, that was just delivering a package. I'm like, I don't know if I've ever done a one of these shipping handling quests over here. But that's it wasn't that. It was just me delivering a package. I was super confused.
Keep out of trouble. Do something about them.
Now, see, I just saw an overflowing dumpster, and I really want to go get it. But we're on a limited time. We have about 15 minutes to get this up to 10. It has to be at 10 or it doesn't count. And so since it seems like we're the only one doing this at 3:40 a.m. at Central Time, a little bit of a weird time. So, we are the only ones awake right now, probably. So we kind of gotta do all 10, which is a little unfortunate, but it is what it is. Right?
Honey bunches, you're my favorite driver. And just don't tell the rest of them I said that. Okay?
This one is like literally right over here, which is nice. Come on. This is the fruit one. I'm gonna stand this way and do it, and you can't even see my goblin face. Clearly, I'm a goblin though. Clearly. Court of Rats is up too. I'll have to go back and grab them.
I don't break a nail. That's a win-win for me.
All right, let's go. And let's... Is it the one in here? Okay, it is. Okay, cool. So we'll go do this. This one should be handing out towels. Yeah, so these are none of these are hard. Cool. That's it. That's all we got to do.
Now get back to work, Toots.
That's all we're really going to be able to do.
Red hot savings here.
So that's 200, 400, 600 resonance crystals. And then whatever this gives us. So let's see. Gold plated shield. Nothing that we needed, but whatever. It is what it is. So just really not too bad. It took me 20 minutes to get 600 crystals, so it's definitely worth it. And then not only that, we get more than 600. It's really about close to 700. So let's see. Do I want to? Let me go get those random world quests that I've never seen before. Like, I don't even know what that one was. I don't know where that was. Yeah, it's this one. Actually, yeah, I've done this one before. I just like I don't think I ever paid attention to what the guy was saying. Maybe that's what threw me off. I don't know, but we're gonna do it either way.
Selling overpriced shirts, keychains, and souvenir explosives is my business. You stop these scalpers from cutting into my revenue.
There we go. Excuse me. Thank you, Z-Ruin. Welcome to the stream. It's been a while. Hope you're doing well. It's it's a grind for sure, but yeah, 600 resonance crystals per like what? Per week per character. Oh, that guy is like why we're not attacking. In like 20 minutes is not that bad. Really not bad at all. Okay. There we go. And we'll take you guys up here. Oh, that was like instant kill for that guy. My bad. Definitely a little slower in the tank, but really not that much slower. Plus, on top of the 600 that we just got, we actually can do a couple delves on each character and get even more. So like we're actually going to be, this is actually going to be a pretty good resonance crystal farm. I didn't think it would be that good of a farm for resonance crystals, but it actually is. Thinking about it, this is actually going to be pretty good. Okay, so that's another 300 rep. And we'll kill Flyboy over here. Because I don't think we have all his cosmetics. I'm pretty positive we don't have any of the cosmetics from the main people. The one character that is, or the one mob that's completely done here is the world boss completed. 100% completed. The only world boss I have trouble with is the one in Karash. I cannot do that one by myself yet. I close, but not there yet. All right. So he definitely takes quite a little, not that long to kill as a tank, but he definitely takes longer than obviously he would as a DPS. And we're still missing 3 of his cosmetics, so we got a while to go. Now, there's no possible way to die from this boss. So far, he's done 0 damage to me. So it's not like it's just a time sink. It's not actually a danger. Oh, my hunter, at least until hit level 90, I did have to like kind of worry about it. Demon Hunter is still not a worry because of the health regen you get as a Demon Hunter, which is very good. It actually makes farming in general a lot easier. Okay, let's see. Of course not. With this trash can, just in case. Yeah, one market research. If it's right there, it's worth it. If it's not, I wouldn't go out of my way to get one market research, but if it's like literally right next to me, duh, you're gonna want to get that. Okay, so let's see. What do we want to do next? What did I say we were gonna do? That that world quest is literally useless. How much is this? How much is this worth? What? Oh my gosh, 2,000 gold. That's actually worth doing just for the 2,000 gold. Straight up. Straight up worth doing for 2,000 gold. So let me see if I can. Oh wow, this world boss just spawned right here. Sorry, zone boss. Not really a world, not a world boss. Zone boss. Hi, slugger. Can I slug you in the face? On. Oops. Wrong button. I keep hitting the wrong button. There we go. Definitely take some time here, but this is fine. This is fine. And then I think in Siren's Isle, I think there's like a ton. There's just like a ton of oh good, we got someone to help us. There's like a ton of weekly quests, so that's gonna be interesting to start from scrap this late into the expansion. I mean, it's gonna be interesting to say the least. Okay, got some resonance crystals. Nothing. 30 resonance crystals. Nothing to scoff at, though. I mean, honestly, it's not great, but it's nothing to scoff at. Let's see. So let's see. Can we do Undermine story mode and get that 2,000 gold? Because if we could do that, that would be kind of wild.
I'll miss you.
Let's do it. 2,000 gold is worth, and 125 resonance crystals. Nothing to scoff at. This is so. If I do this on every character, that's like 10,000 gold, which is fantastic. Oh yeah, it's this way. I just did this dungeon with a subscriber recently.
Gallywix, it doesn't have to end here.
Oh, save me the mush. The Horde made you soft.
I'm not being soft. I'm offering you a way out.
You don't make the offers. I do. Now watch and learn how a real goblin takes charge.
Going down, buddy. Up into the mechanics. But in all honesty, I'm not so sure myself. Gotta say, you don't stand on that. There's like this. I think there's an AOE like across the board though that does a ton of damage. Now, obviously, I don't think any of his regular drops happen, but you know, I would do this for 2,000 gold no matter what. I mean, that's a lot. If it takes 10 minutes, that's 2,000 gold. Do that 10 times. 10 times. Across your characters, that's what, 20,000 gold in about an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours. Hey, Hina, what is? Welcome. Okay. I don't think it's possible to lose these. Alright, welcome to the stream. Okay. The last boss you'll ever see. Yeah, but I've already seen it like 4 times. Thing to try WoW. I haven't played it. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. You should. Okay, we're about to defeat the Chrome King. Oh, hey, come back here. They all just stood in the fire. That's good. I think I have to learn. Yep, it's not a hard game, but yeah, you'll have to learn a lot. Especially if you're new to MMORPGs. Almost got him, and down. Okay, easy. It's even. I don't even think he loots anything. Yeah, you can't even loot him. Okay. What's that? Liberation of Undermine done. Okay, cool.
Time to work, sugar. Ready, set, go.
Cool. Alright, so now we can go turn this quest in. And there's even more resonance crystals in the book. What class are you maining? This is Paladin. Good old Paladin. Well, this isn't my main though. My main's a hunter. But we're going through different we have different characters that we play as. Okay, so okay, we gotta go all the way there. That's fine. There's also a boss over there, so that works.
Tourism's taking a big hit with all this violence. Get some pics of celebs having a good time to show the cool side of Undermine, right?
Okay. Let's defeat this guy real quickly. Still need 2 cosmetics on this guy, so yeah, we definitely need to. Definitely got to do it. Why did I choose this class? It's one of the best classes in the game. But well, Paladin is. Hunter is just a lot of fun. And also, for Paladin or for hunters, we can tame different pets, and one of the parts of the challenge is to tame every single pet in the game. So it takes a long time, but it is something we gotta do. So hunter is the main. All right. We're taking some time here. Getting close though. Oh, thank you. Okay. No cosmetic. That's fine. Or Steam Miscellaneous to Mechanica. Nothing. We're leveling also sticking to one main character. I like both. Usually I stick to one main character, but I do like leveling alts as well. At least getting them to max level and then using them periodically when I have a reason to. Okay, so we need to turn this into you, Noggin Fogger.
Problem?
Problem.
I got a solution. Have I got a potion for you? Save time for
That was a very easy 2,000 gold. I love it. Didn't realize it'd be 2,000 gold for that. Okay. So why don't we go back to the Incontinent Hotel?
Steam Weedle's making delicious flavors over there. See what you can salvage to perk up our grog's taste.
So playing other games besides this. Yeah, I started playing Xbox 360 games. So currently playing Quake Arena Arcade. Very difficult game. I don't know how I'm gonna complete that game. I'm gonna have to figure out a way to do it though. Where I thought it said to come back here. Is that not right? Yeah, it is right. But where's the man we want to see? Up there? Okay.
We get
Things left undone.
I got your message about Renzik.
You got a problem? I got
Conversation.
Come with me. I want to show you something.
Why? Really don't want to.
Travel. I needed to give you this.
Oh, Shaw.
A lighthouse?
A quiet place. Renzik used to come here with me.
I don't know if this is worth it, but it's not bad gold. Just like easy 100 gold right here.
That door looks pretty torn up, Shaw.
Yes, it does. More than anything, Renzik wanted to go home, to Undermine. He never said why, but he thought he didn't deserve it.
What? I need fishing gear.
So he
Have you
joined
streamed Arena
us.
Arcade? Yes, I streamed it
We were
once on
home,
Friday night.
But we were a substitute for it.
I guess you do always want to go home.
The first time.
You gave him a chance to set things right, Gaslo.
No, he did that himself. We'd be nowhere without him.
Sleep with one eye open.
We should bring Renzik back to Undermine, back to his home.
You missed the stream, yeah. That's okay. It's there's a VOD if you want to watch it. Otherwise, I'm gonna be playing it again on this Friday coming up. So if you want to join, then it's a game. It's a game that I'm playing. It's probably the hardest game well, one of the harder games I've ever played in my life. Which a lot of people are saying that it's not just me. So it's gonna be an interesting completion. I've got to complete every achievement in the game that is still available to complete. Which means that there are like 75 missions or something like that.
Talking to the goblin and
You knew him too, Mike.
And it's not fun. Oh, cool. Usually stream at the same. Trying to work on a regular stream schedule, and I don't have one yet, so I'm working on that. Well, thank you for the follow, though. I appreciate it.
see you around, boss.
All right, coming home.
Nice jet.
Is there going to be a reward at the end of this?
Huh? It's lonely at the top.
Hopefully.
Hey, Shaw, you ever need
H says
anything?
schedule. Yeah, I know.
owe you.
I know it's bad that I don't have a schedule.
That's a dangerous thing to say to the spy.
I'm
Mr.
thinking this day and then a couple other days as well. Throughout the week. Friday is going to be a guarantee for the Xbox 360 though. Okay, so
I got
let's
you
see.
back.
The truth is, I never thought that much of Undermine.
I don't remember this.
The rough streets, the dirty dealings, the mob bosses squeezing everyone for their last copper coin. And while Gallywix is gone for good, that's not what's gonna change this city. It'll be the people who defy its reputation and stick around to fight for each other. That's what Renzik did. And that's what we all gotta do to build a new tomorrow for Undermine. So, let's get to work.
Hmm. Well, there we go.
What now? What's the holdup?
Is that it? Oh, I thought there'd be like some kind of reward or something. Okay, well that's good. We're learning our thing. And yeah, there is a Discord to the channel. There's Discord. It's if you hit the exclamation point Discord. That'll show you what it is. Let's see. So we want to, one of the last things we want to do on each character is Kaja cruising. We can do that pretty easily.
Hey, selling overpriced shirts, keychains, and souvenir explosives is my business. You stop these scalpers from cutting into my revenue.
Oh, I did see an overflowing trash can. We want to get that. Overflowing dumpster, sorry. We definitely want to get that. There it is. Yep, we want to grab this. Excuse me. Market research. Lame. Alright, what is this? There we go. We completed our chat list, and what we want to do with this chat list is actually we don't want to turn it into the console because that only gives us 250 gold. Instead, what we want to do is go to the quartermaster of the rep that we want to grind and turn it into that person. It gives us an extra 500 rep. There shouldn't be a request. You shouldn't have a request. It should just be an automatic invite to the Discord. So I don't know what you're talking about there, but I don't allow direct messages from viewers because I used to get a ton and I did not like it.
Explosive bargains.
Too much. Everyone's like, "Oh, you want to talk?" You know, it's like 100 people like, "Hey, I want to directly message you." I'm like, "No." So if you're adding a friend request, sorry, but I don't do that. Okay. Let's see. But if you want to chill in Discord, you can. Actually, we'll check it out though, because I want to make sure about something. Let's see. Huh, no requests. Are you sure you sent it to the right one? You gotta make sure it's spelled correctly. Okay. There we go. We're missing 2 on this guy. This guy, yeah, 2 more cosmetics for him. I'm trying to see what this person's doing. It's kind of fun. We'll see. I mean, you gotta spell the name exactly right? In order to send me a request. I think they forgot the I. Okay. Oh, you stunned me, you jerk. This guy has a lot of health. Ugh. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, these bots on Twitch are really obnoxious though. What's up? Oh my gosh, there's another one. Oh, this person's been around since 2014. Welcome, Technokyo. It took about a year to get 45 Mechanica, so because I've not been actively farming it. Long time. It's a long grind. One of the longest in the game. There's a network error? That was weird. It said there was a network error. I don't know if that messed up for you guys. The most effective way is to go on every character and just do all the rares every day. And it's going to take a while. Or every week, I should say. Or every day. And it takes a while. And every week you want to make sure you get the Paragon chest for one of the reputations. Because if you do that, then you're guaranteed at least one. And sometimes it'll drop 2 as well with the Paragon chest. So that's the best way. And so it's really kind of, you're only guaranteed 1 per week. Otherwise it's a grind fest for the rest of them. It's kind of insane. Anything? Ew. Of course not. All right. What's next? Okay, so we turned in the check card. So what are we at? We're actually at 3,000 rep, which is pretty good. But let's go ahead and do. So another thing we're farming too alongside this is resonance crystals, and one of the ways to do that is to do this delve, each of the delves 1 time. Because that gives us the gives us another 100 resonance crystals. And if we do it on a tier 1, it's great. But if we're a tank, so I think we actually want to, let's go to delves, and then we actually want to go to like, well, let's see. We have so many delves to do. It's not even funny. The war within. Want to do Delver Tank. Is this part of that? Slide State Sloosh, it is. So we actually want to do this on a tier 11. So we'll do tier 11 1 time on this character because it is part of the achievement to do all of these on each different spec, like tank, healer, DPS. So we're definitely going to do this 1 time on tier 11. It should take a minute because, well, because we are a tank, but also we could just pull the entire dungeon. It doesn't even matter. So let's just do that. Okay, so we're just, goal is to get 100% of the explosives as quickly as possible. We're also getting check cards, which is actually really good. We need to farm like literally hundreds, if not thousands of those. So this is actually pretty decent to do this right now. We don't have our delve quest though, which is kind of not great. We definitely should have had that. Okay, so then we'll pop this. All of these guys, just pull everything. Doesn't matter as a tank. I mean, we're not invincible, but we're basically invincible. If I have to heal, I'd be shocked. And honestly, the poly tanks have so much healing; it's not even a challenge. The only challenge is the time. Time is our biggest enemy as a protection paladin. Okay, cool. All right, sorry, I was just banning that other person. Oh, it's really a waste of time for them. Whenever people like that happen, I kind of want to just waste their time as much as possible. Like, did you receive my request? What request are you talking about? Like, oh, did you make sure you spelled the name correctly on the account? It has an I in it. It has a secret I in there. You missed it. You missed the I. Duh. Did you know my name has an I in it? It's Game on Crafter I. Game on Crafter 117I. That's the Discord. Funnily enough, though, my original Discord was hacked, so actually it wasn't hacked. I lost the account, like as in like I forgot my password and all that, so I had to reset it and all that stuff. But then when I went to reset it, it asked for an authenticator. I never got rid of my authentication key in Google Authenticator. But I got a new phone, and I think it somehow reset all of my authentications. And Discord has a policy where it actually you cannot get your account back unless you have that. I don't know why their policy is so strict on that. It's kind of insane. Every other company in the entire world allows you to get your account back, even if you don't have your authenticator. You just call them and say, like, hey, I'm a real person. This is my stuff. I can give you my social security number if you want. Here it is. And they'll almost always, 100% of the time, be, like, accommodating. Discord? No. They literally emailed me and said, you will not be able to get your account back. So I just have a random account there that hopefully isn't just there. And, I mean, I don't even know what email it's associated to. I don't even know if the email it's associated to still exists. I have no clue. I don't know anything about it. But I literally have a Discord server, and that Discord server is ran by an account that literally can't be logged into. So I don't know why Discord allows it. That seems like, I bet you there are millions of accounts like that. Probably millions, if not hundreds of thousands at minimum. And so I don't know why Discord does that. Like, that doesn't seem very safe to me. That seems like a massive pile of data that's ripe for the picking for any hacker. So I personally am not happy about that. Explosives. Okay. What is that? Is that a chest? Okay, rusted chest. Okay. Go ahead and get that. Any bonus to damage is best, but we'll take any like trust or whatever. That's fine. Here. That. I hate that they all fight down. That's like, come on, I'm moving. Moving and a grooving. Grooving and a moving. All right. If anyone like follows or whatever, let me know in the chat, because for whatever reason my notifications are like, they'll work for one stream and then the next stream they don't work. So I don't know why that is. Like, I wonder if I need to switch from stream elements to something different, because it seems to be every time. Okay. Let's see. There's treasure close by. That was a horrible accent. I apologize. That was like the worst accent you've ever heard in your life. I hope you enjoyed it. Just take that, clip that, and then make that like your ringtone or something. I don't know. It was such a good voice line. You want to make it your ringtone. Come on. And then actually, fun fact with this particular version of the dungeon, we actually want to go up here. Well, hey, it looks like there's these guys, which is great. They'll give a little bit. I think they just give bonus resonance crystals at this point. I don't think they do much else. But bonus resonance crystals is a plus, and also Well, came up here for a different reason. So either way. Either way. Let's see. Grab this. More check cards, always great. Push the big red button. Oh, run! This actually won't damage as much as the tank. Okay. Kind of anticlimactic. But on my hunter, when I was still level 80, that would like almost kill me. Like instantly. So I had to like disengage or whatever I could to get out of it. It was kind of crazy. But that gave us an extra 20%, which is kind of what we need. Yeah, you are, Brand Bronzebeard. Go all out for me, okay? You take them all out. I'll just stand here. Kind of wish he was that good. But he ain't that good. Not that good at all. Well, maybe using that move. Sure, buddy. There we go. Okay, we want to grab all of these possible. The mislaid curiosities. Honestly, like when I was grinding dungeons the other day, or grinding delves, and you could, if you do 10 delves, you get about 1,000 to 2,000 resonance crystals, because each one of these is like 10 to 16, and you get about 5 to 10 per. 5 to 10 per if you're looking out for them and you know where they spawn, and it is actually worth a good deal to go out of your way to get them. This. What was that? Donated cheered 1,000 floating G&G or floatinging floatinging. Thank you so much, and also followed. Thank you so much for the donation. I really appreciate it. Can't sleep, love seeing completionist content. Awesome. Well, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Appreciate your donation, really. Okay, so yeah, I love doing completion content. I actually used to do exploration content, and I love doing exploration content, but I switched to completion on purpose. It was a purposeful change. It's not like I thought that, oh, it's gotta be great content, which it's fun content, but I did it because I love completing things. All right, so actually, as a matter of fact, I've been completing games since I started playing the Xbox 360. That was the first game, or the first console, where I'm like, huh, you know, these achievement things are kind of nice. I kind of like them. I kind of like them. And it kind of got addicted for a long time. Let's just say like Assassin's Creed 2. That game came out like, it was around Christmas when I was like, I don't know, 13, 14, I don't remember. Anyway, it came out, I completed it within a day. Literally within 24 hours, I completed the game. I literally stayed up all night and all day because it was Christmas break when I was in high school, and I literally just stayed up all night and did it. I literally fell asleep with the controller in my hand. And then I've done some really interesting completions with like Xbox 360 is my main completion, Xbox in general, but World of Warcraft is now my main, obviously. So. Either way, okay. So Gear Grave. So this guy, I mean, it's just gonna take a minute to kill him. It's gonna take more than 1 minute to kill him. It's probably gonna take like 3 or 4 minutes. Okay. There was actually a time period when my daughter was born. I literally, all the free time I had, I wasn't doing YouTube. I took a long break from it, and I literally just completing Xbox games for months, and then I tried to complete Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts, and I lost it. I literally lost. It was the one game that I could not complete because I love difficult games. Like I was doing Mythics, like Mythic +8. Whenever the War Within was current content, it was really fun, really challenging. So I like difficulty. I don't like jank. If your game is difficult because it's janky, it's not fun. And so Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts is difficult because it's janky as hell. And I said, you know what? I think I said some choice words that I'm not going to say on YouTube. I literally quit all that for a while. And then I said, you know what? If I'm going to complete a game, it's going to be World of Warcraft. And so now I made the decision to also complete all my Xbox or every Xbox 360 game in existence. It's just going to take, it's probably not going to happen. I'm just going to be honest. It's probably not going to happen, but I want to do as many as possible. And, well, guess what's the next Xbox 360 game? It's Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts. So, I mean, eventually I will have to complete it, but I'm like 80% of the way done with it. I've got almost all the hard achievements except for one, which is the one I gave up on. Strong agree. It's why I like Blizzard games really polished. Yeah, exactly. I know Blizzard has its issues. It's not as good as it used to be. It's better than it used to be, though. It's weird. Blizzard is one of the few companies that is worse and better than it used to be. As in, it is worse than it used to be when it was under the leadership of just Blizzard. But it is better than it was under Bobby Kotick. So it's like what do we do there? Like, it actually is an okay state. Midnight's not the best expansion, but it's actually in an okay state. And turn the gameplay feel, yeah, exactly. What's your favorite Blizzard game? Is it World of Warcraft or is it a different game? I'm curious. Because in all honesty, I'm a Warcraft. Like, don't jinx it. I know, right? I know. It just keeps going back and forth. But WoW for sure. But Diablo 2 is what got me into. Oh, nice. Okay, that makes sense. I honestly, I'm in a weird place with Diablo. I've played 1 through 3. I played 1 and 2 when I was a little kid, and by little kid I mean like 13 or 14. I was allowed to play rated mature games when I was like 13, 14, just because like my mom was okay with it. The only game I was not allowed to play was GTA, which I mean, I didn't want to play it anyway. It's not my style, but Diablo 1 and 2 I loved, but I got so scared as a kid that I couldn't beat it. I was so scared. The Butcher, oh my god, I think I might have peed in my pants when I first saw that. And then I was a scared kid. Now I mean, I don't get scared I still get scared sometimes, but I don't get scared as much. And yeah, so I never completed Diablo 2 because of that. Diablo 3 I've beaten. I've beaten the base game. I've not beaten any of the extra stuff. I saved my lunch money in high school for nice for Diablo 3. Nice, that's awesome. That definitely sounds like something I would have done back in the day. But my brother owned it. My brother's 8 years older than me, so he owned all of those games that I did not, that I couldn't buy. Like, I was allowed to play rated M games, but I was not allowed to buy them. That's for sure. It was one of those things, unless it was Halo, because my mom. I literally showed my mom. I was like maybe 9 or 10, and I went down. My brother lived downstairs, and that's where I played all my games. I literally went downstairs and I showed her the game itself. I literally said, "Look, this is where Halo's rated M, and it's rated M because of blood and cussing." And so she's like, as long as you know it's not real and you're mature about it, I don't care. And I'm like, okay, good, because it really is not that scary.
Yeah?
I don't want to go to Hachiko's.
It's cool out there.
Well, it's just she used to watch me play Diablo when I was 5. Oh my gosh.
Well.
My role with my 3-year-old, I don't really necessarily want her watching that yet, but my rule with the kid, if you're mature enough to watch something and you can tell me that you know it's not real and you're not going to have nightmares, you're not going to get scared. I still have some restrictions. Like, I'm not going to let my 5-year-old play GTA. That seems a bit awkward just because of the sexual stuff. It's like, you know, I have that American mentality. Like, you can blow someone's head off, but you know, you show a boob or something and it's like the end of the world, right? I have the same mentality in some ways, though. I don't want my daughter to see the blood and gore until she's mature enough. And I just don't think she's kind of a scaredy cat. Like, I love her to death, but she gets very scared very easily. So we're making our way up. Currently, we actually just watched The Incredibles today, which is an incredible movie. And the Incredibles is kind of violent, and so I was like kind of seeing if it would scare her or not, and she was fine. And she's also seen Mario, you know, like the Super Mario movies, which are kind of violent for like a 3-year-old. But I wanted to see if she could do it and she could handle it. You know, your kids better than anyone. Yeah. I that's what I'm saying. Like, my mom knew me. So like, she knew I wasn't gonna have nightmares. She knew I wasn't gonna freak out. She knew I knew it was wasn't real. And so I was watching my brother at like 8 years old playing Mortal Kombat, like with people's heads being blown off. You know, I was fine. It never bothered me. Like it literally never bothered me. The only things that bothered me were like horror games, and so I just didn't watch them. Like if my brother was playing like Silent Hill or whatever, I would not go near that place because that stuff freaked me out. I don't know why. And so I didn't watch like scary movies and stuff until I was like significantly older. Let's see. Why am I here? Oh yeah, duh. Where am I going? I got a little distracted, which is perfectly fine. We need to go in here. But yeah, it's just all a test. Like we're gonna go see Toy Story 5 in theater with my daughter, and she can handle movie theaters pretty well. Like we literally saw the Super Mario Galaxy movie in theater, which I was shocked. I kept asking her. I could tell she was a little scared because I'd look at her and I'd be like, "Are you scared?" And she goes, "No, I'm not scared." I'm like, "Okay, just if you're scared, you can hold my hand or whatever." And it was so cute because at one point she's like, she grabbed my arm and she said, "I think you're scared. I need to hold your arm." And I'm like, "You're right. I am so scared right now." And so that was her way of saying I'm scared, but I don't want to admit it. It was really cute. All right. So let's see. Stubborn as all get out. I'll tell you that. Okay, so let's move on. Let's do excavation site 9. We do need to do tier 11 again, which is fine. Oh no, we got a weird glitch. We gotta reload our UI. Sometimes all the things does this weird thing where it like pops up a box that I don't want. I don't want this box, but it'll pop it up, and it won't go away. And so like the only way to get rid of it is either reload UI or hover over the thing that caused the box to appear. I don't know what made the box appear, so I'm just gonna I just reset the UI. It's fine. I don't even know. 3 bestie Glatisan tracks? What the living frick is that? No goddamn clue. So we're just gonna just move on and pretend that we know what we're doing. I don't know if I've ever done this one. I'm pretty sure I've had to have done this one, but I don't remember it. We'll find out really quickly here. Go excavation, 9 site discovery. Yeah, we've apparently done this one. I have no memory of it, but I mean, I have zero memory of it. Okay, but we have done it before. Come on. Did I not do my loot for the last delve? Yeah, I did. Okay, I did. Okay, I was like, wait a second. Did I miss it? No, I did do it. I do remember doing it. But for a split second there, I'm like, oh, shoot. That would have been so many resonance crystals lost. What? I swear I've never done this. I have OCD with ATT where I need the list to be as long as possible. Make sure. Yeah. That makes sense. I actually wonder if I can make it longer, because if I look at if I go to where is it? Oh, if I go to resonance crystals, look, that list is a little short. I wish I could see a little bit more than that. This still was my least favorite in the War Within. When it came out, it was so grindy. Yeah, I don't really necessarily like this delve. I would say it's my least favorite. Well, second to least favorite. My least favorite was the freaking what is the one? I don't remember the name of it. It's like the under deep or under something. I can pull up the map here as soon as I finish. God, this is kind of annoying. As soon as I finish this little walk across, the taking in all the sights, going the scenic route. As long as we're done, as soon as we're done with that, I'll pull them up. Jason, subscribe to the channel. Thank you for your subscription. I don't know if you're watching the stream, but if you are, welcome to the YouTube channel. I love the colors though. The water one. Yeah, the water one. Everyone knows what. Everyone who played the War Within Delves season 1 through 3, I think it was. You know what the water delve is. It's let's see. If I could, if I'm thinking of the right one, which I'm pretty sure this is. Okay, I'm getting the tar blown out of me right now. Okay, wow, that thing does not stop, does it? Okay, so where is this delve? I actually don't know the exact location. Here it is. No, Nightfall Sanctum, that's not it. It's over here. Thought it was anyway. Where the hell is it? Okay, anyway, it's over here. It's the one over here. I can't. Why can I not find this? I'm lost. I know you go all like it's in the water. It's on obviously it's in water. Is it the Ringing Deeps? There's no way. Did I get that wrong? The Waterworks. No, that's not the water. The Waterworks is easy. I don't remember what the name of it is. Anyway, the water one. Everyone knows what that is, and I'm so glad that they took the water out of it. Because the thing is, like, the dungeon was very difficult. It was super difficult. And you were underwater, which is fine, but you had to constantly get like these air bubbles, which is okay. There were two issues though. One of the air bubbles was in a location where if you walked over to it, you just fall off the cliff. You just straight up fall off the cliff. And it just, oh man. I died so many times at that one on tier 11 when tier 11 was hard. The sequel, that's it. Yep, good. Thank you. I could not remember the name of that for the life of me. Like if someone put a gun to my head and said, what is the name of that delve, the water one? I'd have been like, no clue. No clue. I'm sorry. I tell my wife and kids I love them. That's what. Why are we moving forward? Like that's what would have happened. But anyway, so there's water filling up the dungeon, and the breathing thing was not the problem. The walking off the cliff was not the problem. The problem was it was so difficult, and it took so long. And oh, we're like being pushed. That's so weird. The problem was, oh, we're being drawn on by these things. Okay. The problem was that there was an ability that made the dungeon significantly easier, but you had to click the ground to use it. And clicking the ground was significantly harder because the surface of the water, every time you use the ability, you jump up and the surface of the water was right there. And so every time you could not click underneath the water, and it was just a pain in the butt. And so they made it significantly easier by just taking out the water and giving you the same ability. It just worked a little differently. It's much better. The falling off was bad. Yeah, it really was. It was so annoying. And those elite fish. Oh my gosh. Was sniping from miles away? Yes, they would. Oh, I forgot about the fish part. Everything else was so bad that I actually forgot about the fish. But yeah, the fish would also. And I feel like there was like just some mobs there that did so much damage. It would just like obliterate you if you weren't careful. I don't know why, but no other delve was that difficult in my opinion. Like literally all the other, like maybe like these guys would give you a little trouble on tier 11, but like I don't think they were really that bad. Like every other delve had like some mechanics that maybe would take you out if you weren't careful, but that delve in general had like 5 or 6 things that would take you out. And so I was not a fan of that. I was not a fan of that. Not a fan. There we go. Now normally, if I wasn't a tank, if I was on a DPS character, I would just have done a tier 1. But we actually have to do this dungeon on tier 11 as a tank. We have to. It's not a choice. It's one of the achievements. So let me see if I can get that back up. It's like it's not the. Oh, I got the Immortal Splunker on this character, which I guess. Yeah, this is Agari Delver tank, and so you have to do every single delve on a tank at tier 11, and same for healer too. The healer one's going to be the most painful. The tank one's not bad because like you can't really die. You cannot really die as a tank. I mean you can, but you got to really try. Looking at your achievements plus at percent, is this a new account? Yes, it is. This is a brand new account. It made specifically for this challenge. On my other account, I actually had about 50% of all the things done. It was an account from 2014, I think. It was actually my second account. My first account was from 2008. But no. The account was actually 2004. Oh, I'm sorry. I take that back. I started playing WoW in 2006. I made my own account. I used my brother's account. And then I made my own account in 2008. And then from there, that account got hacked multiple times. I made a new account in about 2014. And then from there, I used that account all the way up until March of last year. No, February of last year. And then in February of last year, I made this account to start this challenge. Yeah, I decided to be a completionist. That's exactly right. I've considered doing this. I already have 5 accounts, so I have 3 accounts, so I can't say much. I have 3. I have my original. I got my original account back after 10 years of it being inactive. 10 years of it being inactive. I got it back, and I actually have a video on my channel, my YouTube channel, about that. And a lot of people, it was so funny because a lot of people were like, "This is a fake video. There's no way you got your account back." I'm like, I mean, you're literally seeing the evidence. There's no way I kept my main character from all that time ago exactly in the state he was back in Cataclysm. There's no way. And anyway, so YouTube's funny. YouTube's just funny. And anyway, so I actually got that account back. So I have 3 accounts. Actually, no, I have 4 accounts. I forgot. I realized I have another one. I have another account. It's another. It's not a completionist account, but it's a guide account. I had this whole plan to make guides about all like every quest in World of Warcraft, and that it didn't go anywhere yet. I'm still. I had a couple videos that are over 1,000 views, which is really good for a small channel. But I kind of decided to focus on this one instead, if that makes sense. Currently running through 3 characters through Illidan skips at a time. Nice. That's really cool. Yeah, one thing that people don't realize is that if you have multiple accounts, you can multi-box. It's perfectly within the terms of service. They specifically say, the terms of service specifically says you are allowed to multi-box as long as they are different accounts. Why? Money. They want your money. They want you to spend that $45 if you have 3 accounts. You know what I'm saying? They want that. But I think that's a good rule. I think it's a good restriction. I can't imagine people having people comment on my shit. Yeah, sometimes it's fine. Like, I really enjoy the comments. I read all of them. I have a good time responding to most of them. But they're just, no matter what you do, it is so true. You'll hear a YouTuber be like, "Oh, no matter what you do, people will make negative comments." That is 100% accurate. And it's really funny because if you have a good community, other people will defend you in the comments. Like, it's so fun to watch. Like, there's this one guy who was like, "Oh, like my ears are bleeding listening to the audio," and another guy's like, "You really should go and get your ears checked out, man. It sounds like a you problem." I'm like, "Oh wow, okay." There's like a war going on. It was so funny. I've definitely done the math in the last 22 years, and it's worse than cigarettes. Oh my god. I could believe it. I could definitely believe it. Currently, I have 3 accounts, and I really need to disable one. The way the challenge works, since I don't know if you're new to the channel, but obviously you're new to the Twitch. Floating. That's so hard to say. Floating. Part of the challenge is the other accounts I have do count, but only for the mounts that are no longer available in the game and stuff that's no longer available in the game. That is what that account is for. And also, like, since I have to get so many max level characters, I need more than one account. That's really it. It's really for extra stuff. And yes, and it sounds crazy that I need more than 60 max level characters, but it's not as hard as you think. It's really like people are like that's impossible. I'm like it's really not. It's really not because I know people who have well over 60 characters that are max level, and I'm like I don't know how. Ooh, we just got a brand new pet, Wriggle. How I've done 205 delves, and I just now got this pet. That's good. That's a good sign. Unless it's specifically from this delve, I don't know. That's a cute little guy. He's a mud skipper. But anyway, I'm really excited. I level 250 to 80. See, that's what I'm saying. Like it is actually possible, especially with the remixes. And if you optimize leveling, you can level as many characters as you want. So like even for me, someone who doesn't really have that much time to play, I think I had like 12, like 10 or 15. Though I had about, I don't even know. I can't remember the exact number, but I had about 12 level 80s at least. And I have a real job in real life. Don't tell anyone. Well, I won't tell anyone. Okay. Your secret's safe with me. That's funny. Yeah, I mean, my family holds me back. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. No, I absolutely the reason I stream so late is because and I think my wife would kill me if I just did this during the day all day. I think she might kill me. It's possible. Can you help with the baby? No, babe, I gotta play WoW. I think I would. I don't think you guys would ever see me stream again if I ever said that. I literally think that would be the last stream. Okay, let's go. Go back to the Undermine, turn on our quest.
What now?
Now. My wife understands it's a good advice relative to others, yeah. Whenever we didn't have kids, I mean, we would both play games like all day long. It was so fun. I'm telling you what, it was so fun. And don't get me wrong, I wouldn't give up my kids for anything in the entire universe, like literally. But sometimes I'm like, whenever the kids are gone or they're at their grandparents or whatever, sometimes I'm like, babe, I kind of want to just go play World of Warcraft or something. And we do that. It's not often. It's like once every couple months, but it does happen. And it's a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Okay. Let's see. Because she understands. She understands, like, I'm not only just playing this for fun, I am playing it for a reason, too. Oh, if only that was something we actually needed. Okay. Oh, this isn't the Court of Rats. I'm in the wrong spot. You go a little bit further the other way. Maybe? I don't know. I just gotta just start playing a little bit this weekend after 8 years. Nice! That's so cool. Congratulations. I told my wife she would like it. This is what I told my wife. I said, if you got to level 80, or the max level, whatever the max level is at the time, I said you would actually enjoy playing it. I said you would enjoy it, but I told her, like, you know, to get to the max level, you do got to play for about 15, 16 hours just to get to max level. And so she's like, yeah, I don't think I'll ever do it. I'm like, okay, I understand. It makes sense. Because she would love the housing stuff. She would love the, I think she'd love the cosmetic stuff. I think she would love all that. Now, I will say, eventually, I will introduce my daughter to this game, like casually. Obviously, there's gonna be, you know, some limitations, etc. But if she wants to play this game, I will let her. With some, you know, talking to, like, because I did get addicted to this game when I was younger. When I was about 11 or 12, I would literally be addicted to this game. I would wake up, play it before I go to school. And then I would also come home and play it the second I got home from school. And if someone would tell me to get off of it or whatever, I would literally like get super mad. And it was an actual addiction. There were some bad things whenever I was there were some bad things going on when I was a kid. And so it was really bad. Like I would sneak out of my computer room was in a different room. We literally had a computer room. This is back in the early 2000s, so that was think it's relatively common. And so I would literally sneak out of my room to go to the computer room to play World of Warcraft. And this went on for years. And eventually, I think it was in Cataclysm. I think no, it was Yeah, it was Cataclysm. I think. Thank God, my computer was a pile of little garbage, and it literally was not able to play World of Warcraft, and so I quit for a while. And that actually saved me a lot of headache. I was 20 when it came out, so that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense.
Well,
I was when WoW came out. I was 9, so I didn't play it when it came out because I could have played it. I definitely could have, but my brother, I will never forget the day. I will never. Well, I'll never forget the first time I played the game. But another thing is, I will never forget the day my brother, he came home. I don't know if he went to the release, but he came home from wherever he was. It was pretty late. It was pretty late. It was like 8 or 9 p.m. So I don't think he bought it at release. It was like 8 or 9 p.m. My brother comes home. This is like, I don't know. I was like maybe 10 or 11. I don't. Well, I would have probably been 11. I think I was 11. And he comes home and he shows me the cover, just the cover. And mind you, I had been playing Warcraft at this time, so I knew what Warcraft was. I knew what it was. I had no idea World of Warcraft was a thing. I had no clue. I did not know World of Warcraft was a thing. I was just a kid. And he comes home. He says, "Hey, Kevin." That's my real name. He's like, "Hey, Kevin, I want to show you this." And he's like, and he opened. And my brother is like, I was like 11. He's like 19 years old. Okay, he's much older than I am. And he pulls out this game from the bag, and it is The Burning Crusade. And I'm like, and I saw the blood elf and the green eyes. I'm like, holy frick, that looks really cool. Because I was a huge Lord of the Rings fan, etc., and Warcraft fan in general. So I'm like, that looks really cool. And he's like, yeah, well, we can't play it tonight because it's got a really long. It's like 4 discs to download, and so I'm like, okay. He's like, but, and he's like, I want to make sure you're going to want to play this because it's, we have to share an account. And he's like, he's literally like, tomorrow or whatever day it was, I will play it and you can watch me to see if you would like it. He said, but I remember the words. He said, I think you're going to like this game. And, honestly, I'd probably have done some stupid stuff if it didn't have, yeah, I agree. Same here. I would have too. I would have probably gotten into some really bad habits, And anyway, so like, yeah, it was a bad that I was addicted to. Yes, but I've talked to people now, and I'm like, well, like, what were you going through? Well, okay, you were going through a lot, so like, it's actually a good thing you had the game instead of something else. You could have put it into better stuff, but it's better than like some other things. But anyway, so I watched my brother play it, and I'm like, when can I play this? He's like, well, I'm going to work at this time. I'll keep my account logged in. Make a new character. He's like, do not get on my character. I will literally delete your character. And I'm like, okay, I won't touch your character. And so from then on, I had my own character. I started out with a paladin human. I hated it. So I re-rolled a blood elf paladin. No, I re-rolled a night elf hunter. And the second I hit Teldrassil, I was gone. I hit Teldrassil and I'm like, this is literally the perfect fantasy game that I've always wanted to play. And like, I don't know, it's just encapsulated me. It absolutely encapsulated me. I absolutely loved it. And I haven't, I've played the game and not played it here or there, but overall I've played it more than I've not played it. Just a fantastic, I mean, like, literally the Burning Crusade, Wrath of the Lich King, where I would consider the Wrath of the Lich King. This may be a hot topic, but I would consider that a perfect expansion. Same for Legion. I'd consider Legion a near perfect expansion. All expansions have flaws, but I would say those are the 2 most perfect. Let's see. I need to find the scrap guy. I can never find him the first time. I think he's here. I had friends who were into EverQuest and showed me Dwarf Priest on release. And as soon as I saw what Shadowform looked like, I was hooked. Yeah, there you go. Although I didn't get the game until Christmas, I was within 30 days of release, so I have the little statue gift that was sent 10 years ago to people from my account. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I didn't know that was even a gift you could get. Now, obviously, I didn't play it release, so I couldn't get it no matter what. This is not the right one. But that's really cool. I really like that. Wrong pipe. Is it this room? I think it's this room. Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. It's a replica of the orc statue outside. Oh, that is so cool! I've always wanted to Blizzard. I want to visit the Blizzard headquarters. No, I want to visit the Blizzard headquarters, just to see what it's like. And I always used to want to go to BlizzCon. I'm really not. I'm really not. I don't really care if I go to BlizzCon anymore because just I'm still a Blizzard fan, but it's not that Blizzard, you know. And I would still go if I had the funds to do so. But I used that was like a goal of mine when I was a kid. Obviously, not so much anymore. But I'm okay with not going to the headquarters. Just because I don't have the money. There's no way I will ever get that money. But back in the day when I was a kid, I dreamed of going one day. Okay. If I'm ever in California, I probably like Anaheim, California. If I'm ever in that area, I probably will go visit just to look at it. I went once. I had a friend who worked there. Nice. Going to BlizzCon this year for the first. Oh, cool. Well, I hope it's good. I really do. Like, don't get me wrong. If I could go, I would. I don't have the funds to do so. Like, I'm a little strapped. But for those who don't know, which I don't know. You know, I don't know how much people see my whatever you call them, my posts on YouTube, etc. I just had a kid in April, so my funds are like skin tight right now until he gets a little older and doesn't have to eat formula. Formula is like real expensive, but it's worth it. It's worth it. But man, is it expensive? And of course, you know how my family is, that he has to be in the most expensive formula, or else he gets very sick. So you know, it's a good time. It's a good time. Yeah, I won't be having kids for a year or two, so getting all the stuff out of the way. Nice. Well, I hope it goes well for you. I think there's a bad stigma with kids in our society. People are like, "Oh, it's gonna ruin your life," blah blah blah, and it's like, okay. So first of all, this is gonna be a hot take, but life in general kind of just. I'm not gonna say life sucks. I love life, but life in general is hard enough. It's already hard. You got to pick your heart. Do you want to have your heart with no kids? Yes, it's fun in some degrees, but eventually you get burnt out. Or do you want to have the heart of having a kid, which is super rewarding, and the rewards heavily outweigh the downside, you know, in my opinion. And so I'm like, I think there's been a bad stigma about that. And so I hope that people see like my life and like, yes, I have 2 kids and a beautiful wife, yet I can still play World of Warcraft, still do a YouTube channel, and still have a main job as a chemist. Like you can have all of that. You just have to do it right, and you have to work with your partner or spouse to really make it work. And that's what we do. Is it easy? Not exactly. Is it worth it? Yes. Am I tired all the time? Absolutely. Absolutely. And pick the things that get you energy. Yeah, exactly. Like playing this right now, it is 5 a.m. right now. Am I tired? Yes. Is this worth it? Yes. Am I having fun? Yes. Am I going to have to feed my kid in an hour? Yes. Am I going to have to go to work in 2 hours? Yes. But again, all of this is worth it to me. Okay, so let's see what we need to do here. Let's actually get on our healer, which I don't know. This is a boosted character. It took me a long time. I really got my shit together last year. So nice. Well, congrats, dude. That's good. It's good. That's a good thing. I recommend everyone do it at some point. For me, unfortunately, I learned very early in life. I did have to watch some other people fall. But I learned very early in life to like what I wanted to do. And I didn't even want kids until I was 24 though, so that was a new thing. I've had a lot of fun. Well, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I had a lot of, like, I don't know. It's been a good life. I learned very young consequences, and so I watched too many people fall, and so I basically lived through experience, or through other people's experience. I lived vicariously through other people, and I had my own issues. Don't get me wrong. I definitely have my own issues. But at this point, I know what I want in life. I know how I want to live my life. And I'm just going to go with that.
I understand your frustration, Gaora, but do not rush to conclusions.
Okay, let's see. Forging a pact. Let's just do crash work. I don't think I'm going to do them.
May you walk in the light.
I always check them.
Bring Beladar's warmth to those in need.
I will glad you comply.
Excuse me.
Follow me down to the archive, and I'll show you what Dagrin and I have been working on.
Excuse me. I got hiccups all of a sudden. I don't even remember being 24. Oh, nice. I think of your brother's age, Mr. You probably are. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, for a long time, my brother and I were like, literally, we were like almost best friends. We used to hate each other for a very long time, but then, probably for about 10 years, we're almost. I would consider him one of my best friends, and then unfortunately, he made some bad decisions like this last year, not this year, but last year.
Another puzzle?
And we kind of grew a little distant, but we're back to being like we're back to being a little closer. You know what I'm saying? Like we had some stuff we had to work out.
Blast it all to the nether.
I don't know why I had to go in here and talk to them, but we had to.
All these desks are
Can't imagine not being best friends with my sister. I feel lucky. Well, that's awesome. Yeah, that's good. My sister, I'm like, I don't know. Like they've had a harder life than I have. I wouldn't say I was sheltered, but I avoided a lot of the issues that they had. Part of that was like by parents' choice. Part of that was by my choice, and I avoided the issues that they had, which sounds awful. It sounds like, well, they're screwed up. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that I was very blessed and that I was able to make the decision to not have to do the things that they did. And so I'm a little strained on my relationship with them because they don't see the world in the same light that I do. Like, now I will say that's changing over time. Like my brother just had a kid, so that's awesome. Like, you know, that is so amazing that he had a kid. And I never thought he would. So I have a brand new niece, which is awesome. Like she's literally only like a month old. And then my sister also had a kid too. So it's like that has helped our relationship a lot because we have something super in common now. Like we all have kids. So like literally when my mom watches the kids, they're all hanging out. Like my daughter and my niece, my sister's kid, are very close. Like they're like best friends, you know. And so it's like I actually am closer to my brother and sister in some ways, and unfortunately farther in other ways. So it's like, I don't know. It's a weird time period. It's a weird time period. So I wouldn't say I'm like best buddies with them, but I am good friends with my brother and sister. Absolutely. Let's see. I've heard all this before. Can I skip?
What's shaking, pal?
What does this person even sell? I don't remember. Just random junk. Random junk. We don't need to worry about that yet. Okay. So, goal. Oh, 5:30 would be the next. Do I want to play this until then? How long have I been streaming? Not even 2 hours. We're going to go for it. As long as my son doesn't wake up. He's only 3 months old, so he does wake up in the night still. As long as he doesn't wake up, we will actually play until 6 a.m. It's about 6 a.m. here. Nice. So you live in the East Coast then, I guess. I was actually just on the East Coast a couple weeks ago. Oh, you know what? I need to get my, I absolutely need to get my check card. Need to grab the check card. Yeah, New England, New York. Oh, nice. Cool. That's awesome. I'm in the Midwest, the good old, lovely, fantastic. Oop! Let me sneak past you, states. I love it here too. Like, I don't know. I love being in the Midwest. I'm definitely a Midwesterner. The only thing I don't like is the blistering cold. Whoops, that's not the right one. Whenever it's winter. But I can't really complain too much because if you're in, I'm a Packers fan, so get nice. Oh wow, oh wow, we're not doing a whole lot here. We are not doing a lot of that. Oh my gosh, we're so dead. This is a mistake. Okay, I don't know why I thought this character was gonna do a little better. And a fun thing about me is that like I could just like, you know, I could easily just switch specs, but part of my playstyle, if I choose a spec, I stick with it. I've always done that because if you think about it, I started playing in TBC, and you couldn't change your spec at all, and so I don't think you could anyway. I think maybe you could, but you had to like I don't remember if you could. I don't think you could change it at all. But like I just have always sticked with one particular spec. I'm the same way with my alts. Like I like my characters. Like my characters aren't a rogue. Yeah, they're an outlaw rogue with XYZ. Yeah, that is exactly how I look at it, and it actually makes the game a little more challenging. Let me tell you what, I leveled as a tank through the Burning Crusade, and that was a feat. That was a feat. It was a feat for sure. Was it nice to be able to run dungeons whenever I wanted to? Yes, because I was a tank. But was it easy? No. Holy Nova. Holy Nova. That's not doing much. Ow, jerk. This is going to be a hard character to use. Wow. I might have to do some time. Is time walking next week too? Because I'm gonna have to get this person up to level 80 or 90. That's gonna be a thing. Okay, time walking is for one more week. I'm gonna have to get to level 90 on this character. In vanilla, I used to want to make a smite priest. Oh, nice. This basically is a smite priest right here in a way, like not a good one. It's just that's my only ability. Did the person already killed the oh my gosh. We did all that just to get to the rare spawn, and we already the guy just obliterated him. Do we have rare rivals? No. Okay, so that's fine. I don't know if we would be able to do a tier 11 with this character. We could try. Did I get the quest to do? I need to make sure I got the quest to do the delve. So yeah. Okay, we did. I was the best in the Horde raiding guild. Not very good on my server in the best healing class there. Nice, nice. My dream was getting to the talisman of ephemeral power. Nice. And so I waited and waited. Well, did you ever get it? We're gonna try this. This might be a disaster. Might have, do we need him to be a tank? Might have to have him be a tank.
Treasure. I know it. We're close.
Not that. Not that. Okay, so we want him to be a tank. And then we want him to be have as much damage as possible. I guess we'll do that. And then let's see. Generous versus speed, no. We want We'll do that, I guess. I don't know. I don't know how this is gonna work. No, I actually quit for a summer and never went back to raiding. Oh, that makes sense. But one of the priests in the guild eventually got Locomir and said it was in my honor. Oh, that's nice. I used to raid. My experience with raiding was kind of crazy. I was like 12 years old, and I was actually one of the tanks for. Like I raided all the way up until. Wait, what? Why can I fly? Oh, I'm a Drakthir. I didn't realize. I'm like, why the heck can I fly? I'm a Drakthir, duh. Oh gosh. Bran, can you grab him? But anyway, I was a tank in all the way back in Wrath of the Lich King, which was a lot of fun. I have a feeling this is going to take a while. Braun, can you go walking away from me? This is gonna be interesting. I'll tell you that. Healing is fine. Like I don't mind healing, but Braun's DPS is not exactly the highest. So as a 20-year-old, I was basically a therapist for teens. Nice. Raid leading. One of the kids cried when I gave him Ascandi. Oh, nice. That's awesome. I love those types of memories. Those are so cool. I always wanted to get into raiding, raid leading, but I never did. I never did quite get there. The goal was in the War Within to raid. Oh, be a raid leader, but it didn't work out so well. Sorry, I'm about to die. I never did quite get there. I still need to do. So right now I'm expansion locked into the War Within, so I definitely need to get a group together for mythic raiding. A few level 90s. I did my first raids the other day actually with one of my subscribers, one of my members of the channel actually, and it was a lot of fun. But I really do need to get a group together and do the mythics. So this actually might be doable. I mean, we've cleared 2 packs in about 3 minutes. It might be doable. We'll see. I wish I had the patience to raid. I play more than 99.9% of people, but never raid. I don't blame you. I don't. Oh, Brian's gonna. Oh, that's not good. Okay. I was not paying attention. But I like raiding a lot. I don't know if I could stand the mythic stuff. If that makes sense. I meant mythics as a mythic rating. I actually did do mythics on when it was current content. I got up to level. I got up to doing 10s and 12s with help. I had like a guide for those. Like he was really nice. But I don't think I could do mythic rating. That is a different thing too. Mythic rating is very different than mythics in general. I like mythics a lot. I don't know if I would like mythic rating. I work for the Ethereals. I'm here to show you. Of course, no, you're good. You're good. I need the distraction. It works out well. Let's see. It makes this a little less torturous, that's for sure. And by that I mean somehow we're gonna have to get through this whole dungeon with just me healing. I think this is good though. This is kind of a good practice on healing. Where are you? Why can't? Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button. See what I'm saying? I need some practice on healing, so we're good. Okay, so let's get these explosives. And since I can fly, see that? Oh my gosh, I almost got one-shotted. The goal is just to get through this. Even if I die, it doesn't actually matter. The achievement just says to complete a level 11 delve as a healer. It says to complete them. It doesn't not necessarily say to get the best rating on them. So that's what we're going to do. Dang it. Wow, that was close. That was super close. Ugh. Okay, that's actually not that bad. It kind of feels like a tier 11 back whenever this is current content. That's kind of what it feels like. That's kind of, in a way, that's kind of what it feels. It might be a little bit tougher than that, actually. But we're going to make it work. Now, someone did say that you can actually run through the entire dungeon as long as you beat the last boss as a healer. Like, you could beat it as a DPS, and at the last boss, if you switch specs, it does still count. I don't necessarily like that. If it becomes too hard, I'll just try to get a subscriber in here, and we can do some delves together. You know, that's what I'll do at that point. Because I think that's more fun than just, just go... It's fine if it comes down to it, I'll do it. But for the most part, I want to try to just have a little bit of fun with it. This is actually pretty fun. It's a little challenging. I've never done this before. Like, I've never done... Okay, Braun. I've never really trusted Braun as a tank other than whenever... when it was current content, he always was on tank because you take too much damage, but he doesn't take that much damage anymore. So, it's like, you don't need him to be a tank unless you are a healer at level 80, apparently. And when I can, I'll do a little bit of damage. And the one thing we got to be a little strategic is get as much of this stuff as possible. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of enemies up here. This might be not good. Okay, I need to heal myself. Oh, what? I pressed the roll buttons again, duh. Ron, you run away from me. This is actually this is the first challenge I've had in a while on this challenge, because I was just so high level now compared to everyone. This is actually kind of fun. It's different. Now that he's... Oh, of course. As soon as I try to attack, I get feared. There we go. Get back up there, Braun. Braun. Whatever his name is. Okay. Drill Sergeant. Probably going to be the toughest enemy. Definitely have to help take out this guy. Oh gosh, this guy's so much health. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Cheering me on, yeah. These favorite mobs in all of the war. Yeah. These guys suck. The drill sergeants. And they're even worse in Mythics whenever they're in one of the dungeons. I can't remember which one, but man, they would do so much damage. It was kind of unheard of. But yeah, after the level squish, these guys became a huge problem again. Or the item level squish, I should say. Should clarify that. Okay, so let's go. Let's move on. That took a long... I knew that would be a hard fight. I'm glad we survived it, though. That's all I care about. We survived. Take out this... Clear out this real quick. Eventually, Braun can kill anyone in this instance. It just might take him a while. There we go. Got him. Let's grab our 10 resonance crystals. Worth it. Were they in the Cinder? No, they weren't in the Cinder area, but there were some other really annoying mobs. I think it was actually I think was it in Mechagon? It might have been Mechagon that these were the same enemies in there. I mean, I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. Oh gosh, this is not good. I actually did not want to fight this guy. This guy might actually be harder than the main boss. Sometimes they are. See? Oh my gosh, what is even happening at this point? Okay, we're good. It's gonna take a while to kill this guy. Thank you, Braun. Please go all out. Now that we're a little bit farther into it, we're good. Do a little damage myself. And I do mean a little damage. Okay, never mind. I'm sorry I said anything. Oh, don't, whatever that is, don't get hit by it. Oh my gosh. Oh no! Okay, he's almost dead. I'm gonna start out of mana. I was kind of spamming heals though, so I don't... that makes sense. That is interesting. It used to so that ability I just got, the fungal foot pads. And if you're not an evoker or a demon hunter, it'll say you gain double jump. But in this case, it says each time you glide, you're healed. That's kind of interesting. This is a good little detail. I never actually ran these as a healer. I should try. They're kind of fun actually. My main is a DK, so DPS most of the time, except for the... Yeah. Death Knights are awesome. I don't main a Death Knight, but I do like playing as them. Too late quoting you, and yeah, I bet you are. Spamming it all YouTube videos. Yep, that might... Fine, it's okay. It is what it is. Oh, Braun. Buddy. He just keeps going further and further, doesn't he? Okay. There we go. Well, we're over 60% of the way, so actually we need to go back. Kind of forgot about this. Oh no, it's actually farther down. My bad. That's definitely a respawn point. I have a feeling we could die at any time. I don't think I've ever listened to the ambience in this delve, but it kind of reminds me of it's gonna be a weird reference, but it reminds me of Silver Dollar City. I don't know if anyone's ever been there, but it's just like all the clicking and the ticking and all that. It's kind of cool. He just kind of does whatever he wants, yeah. yeah, thanks, Ival. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Yes, I do. If you're talking about me, yeah, I kind of do whatever I want. Well, we're stuck within the war within there. Which is actually not... I actually love this expansion. It's not my favorite, but it's up there. It's probably top 5. For sure.
Here's your take of the spoils. I'm going all out.
You go all out, Braun. You do that. Braun does whatever he wants. Oh, okay. Also, good morning. 6:20 a.m. over in the East Coast. Oh, cool. Both people watching are in the. Well, there's more than 2 people watching, but both the people that have been chatting are both from the East Coast. Cool. Cool. Yep, I gotta go to work in like an hour and a half, so I gotta. I'm gonna probably. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna be able to do before I have to get off. Okay. It just depends on when my son wakes up, honestly. There we go. Let's heal you up, Braun. It's kind of weird getting used to attacking and healing. Because healing is the main thing, but like I still got to do some damage, or we're gonna be here forever. God. That was close. That was pretty close. Oh my gosh. And I have to do this in every single delve. Now, once I'm probably going to do some time walking and get this guy up to a higher level for sure. But... oh, wow. It would take so long if I did this at just level 80. Alright, here we go. I'm the real treasure here, Braun. Thank you. Okay, let's do this because this will we need to do this for sure. Press the big red button. Definitely are gonna have to speed out of here. I don't know if we could survive that blast. Probably could, but it probably wouldn't be good. Probably would not be good. Okay, we're 97% done, which is fantastic. So we'll just basically go through this next room. Hopefully that'll be it. Ron, where are you? When in doubt, Holy Nova. Doesn't do a ton of healing. Does not do a ton of healing. Okay, let's. Oh, I thought they were all gone. Not yet. Now they are. Nope. Never mind. He keeps pulling more. That's okay. Whatever. But we can go fight the boss now. Good riddance. Good riddance. Okay. So let's move on. Hi. Bye, Braun. I don't know why he flew up in the air like that. That was kind of funny, though. Let's just, I don't know if that was a mistake or not. Probably a mistake. Frick. Oh, Braun jumped down here. Okay, and he's gonna pull the boss. Of course he is. Holy cow. Oh my gosh, this is bad. We're probably gonna die here. Braun is out of line of sight. That's not good. Can he stop moving? Holy cow. Why would you go this way? Why would you go that way? Oh my gosh, I can't believe that just happened. Wait, what? He reset? Oh. Well, I cannot believe he reset. Is it because I became untargetable? I'd imagine it's because I became untargetable. I don't know that, though. This is intense. That's Brown for you. He makes the stupidest choices imaginable. Yes, he does. Where is he gonna go now? Well, that one I don't think was necessarily his fault. Still gonna blame him though. Go. Also, I just realized I don't have this on. Like, that was kind of dumb. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? There's more enemies. Great. Just what we needed. And Braun's gonna run out of line of sight of the healer. Always a great move for our tank to do. Especially now that there are those things there. I don't know if we're gonna live this one now. I actually thought we were doing pretty well, and then he decided to move over here. I literally have to be in the most awkward position to heal him. And it's gonna get worse. Where is he going? Bro, I can't heal you over there. This is so bad. Like, where are you gonna go next? Like, seriously. Yeah, I'm dead. I'm dead. There's nothing I can do here. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, Braun. Are you gonna go, like, back in line? Nope, you're still over there. Okay. No, you're really not. You're going full mentally challenged. Sorry, no, that's mean. Just kidding. But still. Okay, can you stay up here now? Jeez. That was rough. Oh my gosh, he went back over there. Well, I'm just going to take my time getting over there, guys. I don't... Okay, Ron. You buddy. I think we're going to lose this after all of that. Ron, don't you dare walk farther away. Oh my gosh. He is so stupid. I think you can use the ping system. Oh, yeah. Let's try this. Maybe? No, it doesn't. I can't get to him. I have to walk all the way over here. I hope I can't heal him right there. There we go. There's like this little tiny itty bitty spot where I can heal him from. And now he's gonna walk farther back that way, I betcha. Oh no, now he's... I can't keep him near you, you moron, you keep moving. This is horrible. I can't even damage the boss because I have to spend all my extra time walking to him. Finally I can actually do some damage. Nope, never mind. By the time I get to the point where I can do damage, I have to dodge that again. Okay. Oh, now you walk over here. Wow. That's amazing. It only took you like 10 minutes. It's probably gonna walk right. Yeah, he walks right back over there. Why would he walk? Oh my gosh. Oh, he actually went the right way. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, that's not good. That's not good. Ron, why are you... Why? All you had to do was walk a couple feet away. Oh my gosh. Okay, that was painful. I don't know if I could do Braun tank again. That was painful. That was super painful. Pool of dark matter appears under your feet. I'm gonna walk away from the opposite direction of the healer and out of their line of sight. Okay, Braun. Good job. Good AI. Okay. That was stressful. Okay. So that is probably gonna be it for tonight. That took way too long to do. Let me see here. Let's see how far we are on our check card. We did 2. Let's just get this done. Kaja cruising, and I would love to do time to vacate, but I don't have time for that right now. I guess I could do a tier 1, but we'll just... Oh, it's actually... Oh, shoot. We're not going to have time to do this. Good try.
Just your style. Burn rubber, honey.
Try to get 10. 10 in about 8 minutes. We could try. I don't know if it'll work out. Gotta do the surge pricing. I don't know if we're gonna make it. We'll see. Come on. Next one. Let's go. Oh, and we're the healer, so we probably won't be able to do this. I'm doing 10 delves, or 10 of these, and like 10 of the shipping and handling quests in 8 minutes. Probably not gonna happen. Okay, we're gonna try though. We're gonna try real quick while we're here.
Good job, Dollface. You made sure I got my cut of your tip, right?
Okay, maybe someone will start doing them too. Hopefully. Rod, we gotta kill people.
The dark views just can't keep out of trouble. Do something about them, would you?
Not bad, actually. Not bad. Okay, that wasn't horrible. Don't think I'm gonna make it, but we'll see. Okay. Complete 10 quests.
I'm moving you to the top of my
Weird. I didn't think that was a quest, but okay. More fighting ones, of course. Of course we get the fighting ones. Okay, one more. We only have like 3 minutes, so I don't think we're gonna deal with. Oh no, seriously. Pull another guy. I need a mount. Oh, yep, we didn't get it. Darn. Okay. Well, shoot. Anyway. I guess we'll try. We'll go ahead and do the garbage one. Okay, come on. Oh, seriously. I'm having the worst luck with this character. Maybe it was a mistake getting on this character. This is the boosted character that I got from the War Within. So I think all boosted characters are cursed. I think they're all cursed. Every single boosted one is cursed. So I think, yeah, we'll just get the scrap heaps and then we'll go from there. Like we'll probably go ahead and. I just realized I need to do the rare spawn in each of my characters too. That would help out a lot as well. I just thought about that.
These trash piles ain't gonna scavenge themselves.
No, they ain't. No, they isn't. Just checking something real quick. Oh no! Why are there 4 of them? Oh, there's like a bunch of people over here. There we go. It's really interesting using a healer because it's the only other setup I have. I have one main setup that I use for all my characters, but then the healing class, you can clearly see that there's a healing bar there because I'm not used to the healing moves, so like I need to see exactly what I'm pressing on here. Like I actually use the visual cues a lot with healing. Just because I don't main a healer, I never have mained a healer. The most I did is I healed some heroics and maybe a little bit of rating. Very little rating, but I did heal some rating and the Wrath of the Lich King well over 10 years ago. As a matter of fact, it's probably over almost 15 years ago. So I don't really have a lot of experience as a healer. It's my least played spec. Tank, I have about 15 years of experience. I tanked all the way back in Wrath, and I've tanked since then. And I did not tank. This is the first expansion I actually did not main a tank since, I guess since the Burning Crusade, honestly. Ooh, we got some Titan discs there.
Shovels down. We'll come back to this.
All right. Wow, we got another vintage Cajicola can. I wish our rare stuff would be in the form of, I don't know, Miscellaneous Mechanica, but you know what? That's okay. See now. Where's the next one going to pop up? We need to do 2 more, and then if we find any rare spawns, we'll take them out too, or try to, I guess. Try to. That's the key word. it's over there. And then we'll finish up our check card and turn that in as well. Which, how far away on our check card? Only need to do one more, so probably Kaja cruising. That won't take very long.
Oh, for the lover, get that out of here.
Holy Nova! I like how everyone's just standing there and I'm doing all the work. We have, what, 4 people here? Yeah, we have 4 people here and I'm the only one that took out the fires. That's wonderful. Oh, I guess it's 3 people.
Not again. 1 minute left on this one. Finish it up.
No, I don't need Photoshop. No, go away. That's telling me I need to start getting ready for work. Which I will. Got a little bit of time left. What is happening there? Why is this pet all glowy? And we're done.
Time's up. Grab your gear and let's go.
Another trash fire barrel. You would be stunned how many times that's dropped for me. It is like, I think in the 30s. Are we in the 30s? Yeah, 38. 38. I instantly looked down and to the right when your alarm went off. Your terrestrial sound is working, I guess. I guess so, yeah. That's where, well, yeah, I guess it is. That's really funny. This is a good mic. My wife bought it for me for a few years ago for my birthday. So I mean, it is a very expensive, but well, it's not very expensive. It's expensive for me. As someone who doesn't have a whole lot of extra funds, it is quite expensive for me. But she wanted to help me pursue this YouTube thing, and so I mean, it worked out. It worked out. I like this mic a lot. It's actually a World of Warcraft Black Yeti mic. So, it's really cool. So many of them. So the mic functions just like a Black Yeti, but it's also got certain like specific download packages for the World of Warcraft thing, and then it's designed it has World of Warcraft designs on it, like the runes and stuff, or like the sound thing. It's instead of like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it's like runes. It's pretty cool. And then the base has actually got like World of Warcraft decorations on it too. So I really like it. I don't have it on its stand. I wish I could keep it on its stand, but then every time I touch my desk, it vibrates and makes noise. So it's like, probably best to put this on a mic stand, which is what I have it on. That took me. That was another gift from my wife too. This actually last year. So it's pretty cool. Yeah. So for the first like 3 years I did YouTube, my mic was just sitting on my desk, and one time I had a mic. It was about a $100 mic, and I bumped it, and it fell over, and the cord like broke, or not the cord broke. The cord did break, but it actually damaged the mic, and so literally $100 mic went down the drain just because I bumped it on accident. So that's why I really like this mic stand that I got too. It's like $30, but it is super nice, super nice. You can't really bump it. You can't really bump it. I'm getting a message from.
Almost down. We'll come back to this one later.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Excuse me. Really? Thank you. Oh, 15 market research. That's the most I've ever seen. All right, let me turn this in really quickly. Whoa, what? Why did that pop up? I hit X escape. Okay. Let's see.
What's the damage?
We'll just grab that quest anyway.
What's shaking?
No.
Well. Watch yourself.
So we're at least getting 300 resonance crystals. Not exactly what I wanted, but it works. All right, and your wife loves you. I know, right? All right, guys. I am going to go up and I guess make sure the kid doesn't wake up, so that way we gotta get ready for work. So anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. It was great having you guys on. Thank you again so much. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna try to say floating again for the donation, and huge shout out to the members of the channel. That would be Ivo, Mr. McNice, Drone0160 for the rare, and Night of Sarcasm and Tilra for the epic. Thank you again. Hope you guys have a good night. Bye. I guess good morning.